Welcome back to Meet Up Speak Up. This is my commentary on the video I just posted. Okay, so you hear the judge say, I reacted to a video like I was a second party or third party. That's not what happened. I reacted to the video because the video misinformed what it was really about. That wasn't a arraignment video, first of all. The arraignment video is the second video with Judge Patterson. That was the arraignment video. The first video, when I first came in, being arrested at 4:30 in the morning on Monday morning, I was in front of this judge here that you hear on the video, and he is the one that basically wouldn't give me an attorney, wouldn't provide me with a counsel or a management to talk to that day I came in from a situation that happened at the scene, an off the road incident scene with one of the police officers. So I wanted to report this as quickly as possible, and I wanted to basically go to the hospital so I can get examined. But he refused and kept threatening me by stating that he would lock me up and he didn't care. So that is the first arrest tape that he's refusing to give up. Now, the arraignment was with Judge Patterson, and you will hear that tape. I have that tape. And I will let you hear that tape. The first tape I have from the judge who's talking now and pretending like he never seen me or never heard me screaming and yelling downstairs when I was yelling for a management, an attorney, or a counselor. Now, this, keep in mind, this is the same attorney I wrote up for violating my rights when I was asking to speak to a counselor, attorney, or management. Now, counselor could be like a social worker, someone like that. Attorney is a legal aid, a legal person who represents you, and the management could be just a court manager over the court or over the police department. And this is what I was asking to speak to because it's a certain thing that happened at the scene I wanted to report, and I wanted to make sure that I went to the hospital so I can get an examination because I was following charges. And that is to what I was talking about when I was saying my civil rights was violated. I did not come out openly and say, this person actually took his hands and stuck it up and did this and did that and did the other. Okay, I actually was trying to be, I guess, not openly, and no woman wouldn't openly say things that was done to me at the scene. So basically, I kept saying my civil rights was violated. My civil rights was violated. So when he referred to the tape that he's claiming is an arraignment tape, was not an arraignment tape. And I will show you documents how it was an arraignment tape, because you can't arraign somebody the next year of 2013. Come on now. Let's be for real. If I was arrested on October the 15th of 2012, how you going to arraign me in February or January the 28th of 2013? Put two and two together. This was a tape that I was ordered into the court because I had already signed, supposed to have been a document to go to a jury trial. Now, this is what the district court stated to me. Now, remember, throughout this videotapes, I'm telling you that it was a new procedure to me when in criminal history. Although I researched and did everything that's possible to learn about the criminal system, direct procedures after the fact, at the 2012 to 15th of October, I didn't understand all the procedures. The laws, yes, but not the procedures. So um, what he's referring to is a video that they created when they summoned me back into court to say that they had dropped all the charges. When they summoned me in court to say they dropped all the charges, of course I called the attorney and I said, well, have you received this? And he was like, no, I haven't received anything. I said, okay, well, I'll show it to you when I get there, but I'm going down to the 43rd District Court now because I'm supposed to be there at 9:30 and I don't know what it's about. He said, okay, I'll meet you there. So when I got there, he was already there. The attorney was already there. And I went in and I said, what's going on? And he was like, well, they dropped all the charges. And I was like, okay, great. I'm out of here then. He was like, wait. They just want you to make sure that you're going to accept them dropping all the charges. So we got to go in front of the judge and you acknowledge that you dropping all the charges. They dropping all the charges. And the judge is going to make a decision and he's going to give you a date. So when he make the decision, you're going to come back in and you'll get the results. Now, if you're going to go forth, then he'll tell you if he's going to pursue and not accept your dropping all the charges that the prosecutor offers you. I said, okay, fine. So we went into this room and it was nothing but me and him in there, me and the attorney and the judge. No one else. There was no prosecutor. It was just me or the judge, Tishman, and I. That's it. I stood there while the attorney said, well, here's the, dropping all the charges document, and she's asking the court to take that in consideration, and therefore, this is what she's asking for. So he said, basically, okay, so, you're asking to drop these charges? And I'm like, yes. And okay, so I'll take this in consideration, but okay, did you sign the document of the dropping of the charges? And I said, no, I initialed it. And he was like, okay, so I'm going to take this other document and we're going to go over it and make sure, oh, she put the wrong date on here. Let me correct the date. And he spotted the date out with a black marker. He didn't show me the form. He just said, oh, she put the wrong date. Oh, it's the wrong date on here. And I will show you that video. So what he's trying to indicate is that I have, bipolar or multiple personalities or something like that, because I saw myself in the screen. I didn't recognize myself. I can assure you, audience, that my mental status is 100%. And I'm going to show you how the same judge used a statue in another court when he couldn't get my gun taken from me. And he used the statue to say that I was institutionalized in an institution. And that's the reason why I wasn't qualified to receive my gun back. That didn't work either. But keep listening. So on the second statement what he made were about the documents and how the documents were spotted out or black marked out, the dates. The dates was covered up because this document he used was a vice of rights, which supposed to have been an adjournment document from the first attorney. That's the only other document I signed in the presence of the 43rd District Court is with the first attorney to adjourn this case. The only document throughout the whole entire case that I signed is to adjourn the case until they receive the evidence back. So at this point in time, I'm going to show you the document, and I'm going to show you how the case was adjourned and what was signed and how they used that document by spotting out the date and photocopying a vice or right at the top and used it as a to take away my right to go to jury trial. That's what they was trying to do. Make sure I didn't go to jury trial. So I'm going to make a commentary at the end, or I might put a piece of commentary in each and every time after these audios, so you kind of understand what is really going on. And I haven't went to the point of showing the authorities or the AG these audios. At this point in time, I want the people to hear this. I want the people to understand what took place in my life and how they hindered my life because they was trying to give me a record and trying to retaliate. So keep listening. This is Meet Up, Speak Up.